Hello, good morning to everyone. I hope you are doing well. For today's presentation, the topic is this: finding main ideas. This is the topic, the original topic for today's class. Finding main ideas. Okay, I will let you know when you have to copy. Okay. Le voy a hacer saber cuando necesito que copien. Right now, we have to continue. Okay. Now, this is fundamental. This is important, please. I need you to copy only this. I'm going to help you. Let's see. Copy from here. Look at this. From here, it's easy until here. For example, it is easy to identify a main idea. Copy all of this. From here up to here. And then until found, hasta aquí. Copy, please. Copy this, all of this. And then I will tell you more. Okay. When you finish, let me know in the chat. Right now, I'm going to read the definition. What's the main idea? Or main idea about? Okay, it's easy to identify a main idea that is directly expressed in the text. This is important because we are talking about text. We are talking about articles, stories, some documents, some readings, etc. So this information you will always find in an article, in any article. For example, main ideas are often found. Okay, let me know when you finish, please, in the chat. You have to copy from here up to here, found, the word found. Okay, let me know when you finish. Okay, I'm reading your answers. Genesis finishes. Okay, good. Now, copy only the yellow words or the yellow expressions. For example, at the beginning, copy this at the beginning. The first sentence, copy this, only the yellow phrases. And in the concluding sentences. These are the keywords in this case. These are keywords, okay. Ustedes saben, when I refer to keywords, son palabras o expresiones claves. They are key expressions, key phrases, key words. Okay, at the beginning of the paragraph, the first sentence, or in the concluding sentences. This is just like the summarize. Eso es como un resumen, en pocas palabras, all right? Okay, when you finish, please tell me when you finish in the chat. I'm reading your chats. Okay. Did you finish? Okay, Kaylee finishes, okay. Genesis finished, oh good. Okay, what else? Let me know when you finish, Santiago. Hello, Santiago, good morning. All right. Let me know. All right, we can continue right now. Thank you, Danny. Okay, I'm going to erase this just for you to continue. Dimitri, thank you very much. Now, to continue, we need to see the next slide. The second part. Okay, now I need you to copy this definition. How to define the main idea. Actually, we can find not only one idea, we can find a lot of ideas. It can be more than once. It depends the context, it depends on the article or the story in this case. Okay, please copy all of this from here up to here. The main idea of a paragraph is the primary point. This is an extra information. It's a primary point. It's like it's the main idea. It makes emphasis or concept that the author wants to communicate to the readers. This is important. Okay. The main idea of a paragraph is the primary point or concept. This is the definition. This is another definition. This is just like summarized. Okay, Kaylee, finish. Excellent. You are very fast. Excellent, Kaylee. Okay. And that communicates to the readers. Remember, the readers, who are the readers? The readers are you and me. Todos los que leemos, en ese caso, seremos los readers. And the writer o the author, el autor o el escritor, es la persona que ha escrito, obviamente, el artículo, the story, the magazine, etc. Excellent. That's very nice. Okay, so these are the key, another keywords, the primary point or concept that the author wants to communicate. Simple. That is the definition of main ideas. Excellent, Genesis. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Deborah. All right. We need to continue with the other slide. All right. Okay. And this, we are going to concentrate on this. We are going to be focused on this. Now, only copy. These are the keywords that I'm going to use for today's class. How to find the main idea. This is the process. This is my process, and this is, I consider this one of the easiest, because there are a lot of methods, but in this case, we are going to use the identify the topic, number one. You can copy this, yes. Summarize the passage, and then the other one. Yes, Danny, you are going to copy this. Only this. Identify the topic. This is like the process, right? This is the way that we are going to be working today's class. Identify the topic, summarize. Remember, you already know what is this. Creo que la mayoría sabe que es summarize, ¿verdad? La vez pasada vimos una skill, una habilidad de esto en lectura. Summarize es, en otras palabras, resumir the passage in your own words. This is important because this is in your own words. And then check the first, remember, las keywords, the first and the last sentences. These are another keywords. Number 3, and the last one, or number 4, look for repetition of ideas. Okay, when you finish, please tell me when you finish. Excellent, Kaylee, very nice. Yes, only the keywords, Deborah. Only copy this, the 4 aspects. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all. This is the process, okay, for today's class. Because we don't have much time. That's why we need to hurry up. Okay, 21 people. We are 21 people right now. Okay. Let me know when you finish. Camila, good morning. Excellent, Ariana. Okay. Did you finish? I think everybody has finished, right? All right. Therefore, we need to look for the the concepts or the process. Remember, these are the steps. Estos son los pasos. Right now, we are going to develop them. Vamos a desarrollarlos. All right. Number one. Oops, sorry, I didn't erase that. Okay. Number one. Don't copy this. Wait, don't copy this. I'm going to tell you what you have to copy. This is the topic, right? Number one, the step number one, identify the topic. Okay, the keywords, in this case, read the passage. This is the advice. Read the passage through completely. First, we need to read the passage or the article. Then try to identify the topic, who or what. Remember, who is the person or what is the paragraph about. Okay, so only copy these parts, only these two. The read and then read the passage through completely. And then the other one. That's all. Because the yellow words are my example. They are my example. Okay. Excellent. Let me know when you finish. And I'm going to give you the example. Okay. Excellent. All right. Let me see who has finished in the chat. You can write in the chat, remember. Dimitri has finished. Okay. 15 seconds. All right. So my examples are cause of World War I. Estamos hablando de la Primera Guerra Civil. Imagine, this is my topic because identify the topic. This is the step number one. Imagine my topic is cause of World War I. Okay, or another topic for me is new hearing devices. New hearing devices. Dispositivos con los cuales puedo escuchar. New hearing devices. Okay, these are my examples about topics. Okay, Florence, hurry up. Okay. So this is very easy. Imagine you have to identify the topic. The topic is the big elephant or the small elephant or the beautiful house, etc. You can identify. This is easy. This is very easy to recognize it. Okay. Now the second step is this. Imagine this is my main idea. The topic number one. And then summarize. Summarize this. Okay. Copy only these parts. Summarize from here, copy from here. Summarize it in your own words. This is important because you don't have to copy only the context. No, you have to copy the main idea or the sentence. You have to become it in one sentence. You have to do that idea in one sentence. This is optional, right? Because you can do it whatever you like, but the step or the advice is that you need to transform that idea, summarize, resumirlos en nuestras propias palabras. Simple. Summarize it in your own words, in one sentence. All right, this is the step number two. When you finish, let me know. Thank you, Kaylee. Danny, okay, thank you. Okay, but you have to read, remember. No podemos hacer el resumen sin antes haber leído. We need to read. It's mandatory to read. To have more ideas, to have a clearer idea about what the passage is about. Okay? Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you, Florence. Thank you, Miguel. Genesis. Okay. Now we have a picture about this, I guess. Yes, in your own words, right? I decide what to write, I decide what to avoid, etc. It depends on you. Okay. Step number 3. Let me see what you have to copy. Okay, look at the first and the last sentences. So this is important. Please, let's see. So I'm going to read this. Don't copy this. Don't copy. I'm going to read this. So isolate is to move apart, to move away. Isolate es como estar o moverse, aislar en ese caso. Ustedes saben la palabra aislar, es estar sin nadie. So in this case, for this context, you have to isolate those sentences to see if they make sense. Okay. Wait, Dani, todavía no, wait. And isolate those sentences. ¿Cuáles sentences? Las que crean que tienen sentido. As the overarching. In this case, esta palabra significa ser un marco. Overarching. Okay. So, then the passage. Esta palabra es clave. Pueden poner isolate. Those sentences. Hasta aquí pueden copiar. Copy until here. Isolate those sentences. Because we don't have much time. All right. And remember, this presentation, I'm going to share it with you. Siempre se las comparto. You can, if you want to copy more, then you can copy. But right now, this is just a brief explanation. Okay. The second advice or the second aspect about this, number 3, is that sometimes the author will use words. El autor siempre va a usar palabras como estas. But, estas cópialas. Yes, this is important. But, however, in contrast, or nevertheless. Probably for you, nevertheless it's a new word. Okay. Remember, but, however, in contrast, nevertheless, son palabras opuestas. Es decir, cuando ustedes dicen, no tengo trabajo, sin embargo, ¿verdad? Sin embargo, tengo dinero. No trabajo, sin embargo, como todos los días. In your case, right? You don't have a job, but you eat because of your parents. Ok, nevertheless es lo mismo. Sin embargo, esta es otra palabra. O in contrast. Esto indica que hay un contraste. Cuando el autor use palabras así, that indicate that the second sentence is actually the main idea. Cuando ustedes vean palabras así, casi siempre el autor se refiere a que la segunda oración es la principal idea. This is the main idea. En casos que vean estos. If not, you have to continue reading. Okay. Finish with this? Did you finish? Only copy the yellow words. Not all the information. Only copy the yellow words. Remember. Okay, thank you, Florence. Thank you, Danny. All right. I'm going to share this information, remember. in the group and for you individually. Thank you, Miguel. Okay, I need to erase this to see it better. Now, number 4. Okay, only copy the yellow words, okay? Right now, I need you to copy the yellow words. I'm going to read it for you, okay? Look for repetition. This is the step number 4. This is the last one. Look for repetition. This is the keyword. For example, if you read through a paragraph and you have no idea how to summarize it because there is so much information. A veces pasa que estamos leyendo y leyendo y no encontramos la idea principal. Este es otro consejo que nos dan. Look for repetition. Ustedes saben la palabra repetition. So, repetition or repeated words, palabras repetidas. Eso ya corresponde a nosotros. Reconocer. We have to recognize what are those words or phrases repeated. Number 1, repeated words, repeated phrases or related ideas, ideas relacionadas a el contexto. Imagine my story is the best computer. Okay, the best computer. And si veo palabras repetidas como it's a beautiful computer, it's a wonderful computer, it's the best computer, it's a spectacular computer, whatever. So, esas son las repeated words. Esto es fácil, esto nos ayuda a tener una idea más clara, ¿ok? Now, I need you to read this example. Okay, wait. I need to erase this just to see better. Okay, this is my example. Imagine, we are going to use this example. Imagine, these are the repetition, right? It's like a repeat a word, and etc. Okay, I know that. Imagine this is a short paragraph. Sorry, a small paragraph, and you need to copy this. No, you don't have to copy this. Don't copy this paragraph. It's so long. But imagine, and I start reading. Imagine, okay, a new hearing device, and then I continue to hold the detectable sound processing portion in place like other aids. It converts sound into vibration, etc., etc. So this is a lot of information. But here, what happened to the yellow words? You don't have to copy this. Remember, this is just my example. But imagine, these are the keywords, or these are the repeated words. In this context, or in this paragraph, the author, the writer, is talking about what? A hearing device or different things? Yes, actually it's talking about hearing devices, dispositivos que para escuchar. En este caso están hablando de personas que tienen discapacidades, right? Que no logran escuchar bien. For example, my grandfather, he has to use a hearing device to hear me well, etc., right? So, but here, the repeated words are hearing impaired people. What is this? Who knows this? What is the meaning of this? Impaired people. Probably Dimitri can help me. What do you think, guys? Is impaired people? Another expression is handicapped people. Estas son las personas discapacitadas, hablando de su oído, hablando de la forma, el sentido de oír. right? So, si se fijan, si notan esto, impaired people es una repeated word. Veamos otra. Only those with hearing loss, la pérdida del oír, no pueden escuchar ya. Caused by infection, y ahí la idea sigue continuando. Continúa. Pero si ustedes notan, están hablando bastante de people with hearing problems. Esto se repite bastante. Yes or not? You have to identify this. And then those people who have persistent ear infections. So in this case, these are the repeated words. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and etc. It depends how many times it is repeated. All right. I hope you have understood this. Any questions so far? Please let me know in the chat. If you understand what is the step number 4, do you have questions? If not, we can make a pause here. Okay, excellent, Kaylee. Deborah doesn't have any question. Good. What else with the, what's going on with the rest? Ariana, any questions? Alessandra, Camila, any questions for this step? Remember, look for repetition words or repetition word phrases you need to identify. En este caso, el texto no nos va a dar solamente las ideas de una sola vez. Esto lo tenemos que investigar, lo tenemos que escanear, por decirlo así. All right? Okay, guys. Let's see about this. All right. There is interference outside. But, okay, thank you, Ariana. Okay, did you find the main idea? This is the answer from the last paragraph. A new hearing device is now available. Ok, aquí podrían equivocarse. Ah, está lanzando tal compañía un nuevo dispositivo para escuchar, pueden decir. No, in this case, actually this word is repeated. Pero el punto principal here is hearing impaired people. Okay, no problem, Dimitri, no problem. I don't know why, Oscar. Okay, no problem. I'm going to share with you the presentation, Oscar. Thank you. Probably it's because the device. If you are looking this presentation through your phone, probably for this. Okay, guys. Let's see. Now, I'm sorry, it's copied. Some of you are copying. Okay, imagine this, in this case, I'm asking you, did you find the main idea? If you couldn't, si no pudieron, aquí está la clave. A new hearing device is now available. Esto no significa que esta es la idea principal. The idea, the main idea here is hearing impaired people. Por estas personas se están sacando o van a lanzar el nuevo dispositivo para escuchar mejor, right? These are the repeated words. Lo que vimos. This phrase is repeated constantly, consistently. So this is the main idea. Okay. Any question for this? If not, you have time to take your breakfast and see you soon. See you in the next class. All right. So guys, thank you for your attention. I hope you have liked it and I hope you have learned something new as well. Okay. Thank you guys. And I just want to say to you goodbye. Please Take your breakfast and have a good day. See you in the reading class, okay? Have a nice day. Take care. See you guys. Thank you. I'm reading the chat. Thank you. Bye, Genesis. Okay, see you later, Oscar. Okay, nice. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a nice day. See you in the reading class.